actually see a couple of new monsters here. 3 new monsters we can capture actually that we don't have yet. First of all, being Weavile.
Alright, so rather than just like letting this video play it for the next 2 minutes where I'm just capturing them on after them on after them on, I'm just going to speed this up to save you guys 2 minutes of your life. But before we go ahead and cut to the start of the actual episode, I do need to show you this specific capture because this Pokemon cry is legendary. If you know, you know.
Wait for it. Gotta love it. Oh, is that Cassiopeia? For the final time, I see your room's at 5th base. Hold up inside there, Team Star's last remaining squad. You fought well to make it this far. Thank you, Cube. Okay. Cube, Cassiopeia. Oh, Clive's here. So you made it as well, Clive. Of course, it's the last base. I wouldn't want to miss out on the action. Clive, I owe you my thanks. Your help has been invaluable to the operation. I'm sorry I was so wary of you at first. Well, that's all water under the bridge. When we're finished with this base, will that be the end of Operation Starfall then? Not quite. We'll still need to handle Team Star's secret mastermind last of all. Have any leads on how to find them? I'm hoping they'll come into the open once all the squad bosses have stepped down. I see. We've come so far, only a few more steps left. Don't let me down, either of you. Alright. Cassiopeia's hung up. Alright. Thanks to you, Cube, I've slowly but surely come to understand Team Star. I know what I need to do, and I know what my final decision will be. For that, I can't thank you enough. Take care in that base, Master Cube. Sorry for getting all polite there. Don't know what came over me. Well, I wonder who you could possibly be like, you know? Because obviously is the director Clavely in it. How's my team looking? Oh, I should probably heal up actually. Oh, the leader himself right at the door. That's surprising. You're pretty skilled. Not many trainers can shrug off my Pokemon attacks like that. Same to you, Area, was it? Your Pokemon have clearly spent a lot of time honing their moves. But I'm surprised to find the boss herself out here to find the gates. Don't you trust your grunts enough to put them on guard, do you? Watch your mouth. I'm here because I don't want to risk anyone else getting hurt, that's all. What a benevolent boss. Now, if you want to get one for battle, I'm already on my side. Yeah, closer look, yeah. Who are you? Cube, there you are. Started talking to us because she looked like she was with Team Star. Then she and our Pokemon came out and we were out warning we were just battling it out. Riri, I knew you'd be out here. Carmen, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? I'm fine, honestly. Now get away from here, it's not safe. I'll take over guarding the base, Riri. You should get back inside. No, I won't back down, I can't. Oh, Riri, you need to stop this. Until the big boss comes back, I have to protect all of you in the Cap squad. And everyone else in Team Star too. That's why you should get back to the base and rest up even just for a little bit. As the boss of the squad, I just can't. Riri, please, I'm your friend. Listen to what I'm saying. Fine, I'll go. I'm sorry, Carmen. Hey, that's no way to sign off. Let me hear a Hasta la Vista from you nice and loud. Hasta la Vista. Okay. Let's take him on. I'm your important now, you two. Come on, I'll take you both down. Hey, Cube. Pokemon and Ash are running on empty after the last battle. Sorry to spring on you, but do you think you can handle this going alone? Yeah, pretty much. So what? They got dragon types? Yeah, I can take them on. I'll protect Riri with everything I have. You ready to battle? No. I want to change my team up a little bit. Okay, so this is a dragon type one. So we want Tickaton and be in the lead. Then we want Dondozo, because he's got dragon type moves, in the second position. And then who else are we going to put in? Dragon resists grass and fire. And I believe electric too. I'm not too sure about that. I'm actually going to leave Clodsire in the third position, I think. Alright, now we're ready to go. Oh wait, you're not dragon type, you're fighting type. I don't know why I thought dragon type. We just did the dragon type thing. I'll rearrange my team after this. This is not too bad of a situation because we can fake out. There's the flinch. And then we're going to go in with Play Rough, I think. And I think Programming out. Nice. Good stuff. I've seen something through a video that looks like Primate, but it's not Primate. It's a different name. It's got a similar name to it's got Prime in it, so I'm assuming it's a special new evolution or something like that. I'm not really sure what it is, but I've heard of it. So I'll have to see for myself when I play later in the game. Maybe I might just show up, who knows. Alright, let's go for Slight Shot. Great, I ain't gonna do nothing. Alright, come on, let's get it. great damage, and that's how we beat the ground. It's not like I'm coming in here with like level 45. I've got a team that can beat this thing, you know what I mean? Even if all I did was buy Riri a bit of time, that's fine. My job here is done, so I'll head back inside. Hasta la vista. Alright, Cassiopeia, here we go. I take you defeat the god out front. I like how you always know exactly when we do it. It's like you're watching us. That base is run by Team Star's fighting crew, the Cap Squad. The boss, Aerie, is a skilled wrestler and coaches the whole of Team Star in Pokemon battling. Of all the bosses, she's likely to be the most alert to hostilities after a declaration of war. She might try to stop this raid in its tracks by challenging you to battle before anyone else. Yeah? Makes sense. Spot. Yeah, we already met. I knew it. Tell me what happened. She retreated? We're talking about the same area, right? Well, it seems there's nothing for it now but to attack the base head on. Ring the bell and the gates once you're ready to kick off this phase of the operation. Type to wipe the Cap Squad off the map. Right, rearrange your team is fighting types you're facing, so Armor Rouge is definitely going to be the lead. Take your Talon while weak, well, only neutral effectiveness, like defensively, because it's good against Steel, but it's weak against Fairy. We'll still put you in the second slot, because you can still be useful here. I was going to have done those ago, but I believe fighting doesn't get resisted by Dragon, so whatever. Meowscarada definitely will not be doing this because you're Dark type, you're weak to it. We'll go with Claws either. Poison Ground, yeah, that could work. I'm trying to think of the possible, like, this is maybe the hardest, like, event on the map. So you're going to have really high level mod. I'm trying to think of a really good fighting type mods you could have. At least from other generations. You could have a Lucario, you could have a Glade. Medicham's an option as well.
Yeah, I'm just gonna save you the troubles of having to watch the auto scoreless simulators, I call it, for knocking out the 30 Pokemon from a Team Star base. So we're just gonna speed up through this and get to the actual main fight you're all here for, okay?
I don't think we can hold them off much longer, boss. Okay, time. Ooh, that's a cool design actually. I like that. All these like special cards have been very cool designs as well, I do have to say, throughout the game. Also, Team Star's fighting crew, Aerie. Alright, okay, I'm ready. Doesn't matter who you are, I'll bury anyone who tries to take down Team Star. This time I won't run away. Let's do this thing. And here we are. Oh, you've got a healed ball now. That was a ball I wouldn't expect for you. Toxic's going to be your lead. Okay, that's fine. Poison fighting type. We're both poison types. You can't really do much damage to me. That's fine. Alright, let's start with Toxic Spikes. We know from last time that getting 2 layered Toxic Spikes that can badly poison the target instead of just poison the target, so that's what our aim is off the bat. Sucker Punch. That's fine, because we're not using an attacker move. Layers our double layered Toxic Spikes up for free. That is what you love to see, isn't it? Great Star, actually. Alright, you're still a poison type and a fighting type. Well, you're still poison, so you're weak to Earthquake, so yeah, I knew the Sucker Punch. I knew you were waiting to use the area. That's fine with me. I got as good as I get. That's a promise. We'll see who's left side in the end. Well, it won't be you anyway, I'll tell you that much. Earthquake, that's your one shot. Barely living, eh? That's fine with me. All they do is use Sucker Punch. Yeah, that really is. Wow, that's a bit predictable, isn't it? Alright, Poison Jump, I'll finish you off. Thanks for coming. Alright, I'm expecting Galade or Lucario here to be the next one. Also, Primate could be an option, because I think you do have a new form in this game. Let's see what we got. Annihilate. I think that is the new form that I was talking about. I have no idea what type this is, to be honest, so I'm just going to go into Armor Rouge and just hope for the best here. Oh, it does look pretty possessed though. I wonder if you're a fighting ghost type. Alright, let's go for Side Shock and see what happens. Yeah, I think he's hyped up a little bit, guys, doesn't he? Just a little bit.
I have the power of God and anime on my side! Wait,
that's gotta be a ghost type move because look at his design and I was super fed up being a psychic type. But I'm super effective against it as well. And because I've finally poisoned, oh, I thought I was going to KO it, you know. I guess not. Alright, I'm going to swap back out then. Let's go into something that can tank a few hits. Let's go into Dondozo. Because we'll let the poison damage ship it away. Alright, we're sitting back in Armor Rouge for the Persimmon coming out. I believe you're just pure fighting. I don't believe you've got any secondary typing, so Side Shock is a safe bet to go into here. I didn't even notice you have 5 Pokemon, by the way. Huh. Alright, well, your second to last Wily Beacon later on Lucario, because Reverum, the main card you're on, will be the last. It's been for every other base so far. No, it doesn't take you out. Wow. Okay, well, we're going to actually use a Hyper Potion here. And will I fully heal you up? 120 at 34 is 154. No, we're going to use a Max Potion then. And we're just going to let the potion hopefully chip you away. Old combat, that's accepted. Yeah, that's fine. That'll drop your defenses. Poison damage, is that another turn or is it next turn? Next turn, okay, well I'm going to use this opportunity to heal up anyway. Get him to full for the next mon coming out in it. Toxic will not work here because you're steel type, so you're immune to poison damage. Alright, Toxic Spikes will not work here. This is where I'm going to Terrasilize and go for which one more base power. Flamethrower, okay. As a Lucario enjoyer myself, I know like all about his strength and weaknesses, as you will probably tell. I knew it had to be Galado Lucario, that had to be one of them. You're not going to be a fighting type boss because it's late in the game and not have one of the 2 signature fighting type mons. If I was a fighting type gym leader, I'd have both of them in my team in a heartbeat, like, you know. Dark Pulse. Flamethrower, okay. There we go, beautiful. And that leaves Reverum. I believe it's a special typing because of the car. I think it's a fighting. It's either fighting steel or it's fighting poison. I'm not sure what type it's taken from the actual Reverum, but we'll see. I refuse to lose, so please lend me your strength. Yo, this guy's got like, what do you call it? Main, like anime main character plot armor vibes about him, honestly. Alright. I know Side Shock's to be effective, but I'm gonna actually go with Flamethrower here because I might not even survive this. Shift gear, that's speed, isn't it? Because Kling Klein uses the same move as. Does it make a difference because you're already faster than me anyway? I'm only using Flamethrower over Side Shock because of the Terror type. Good damage. Stamina. Ooh, defense rose. Yikes. Alright, let's go Side Shock. High horsepower, I'm totally dead here. Yeah, okay. That's fine. I'm gonna go into Palmot here actually, I think, and see if we can get a Nuzzle on it, just to paralyze it. It's getting too many boosts for my liking. Let's try and cut that speed down. Yeah, okay, now you're what? You're plus 4 speed. And plus 2 attack. And plus 1 defense. Let's Nuzzle, let's get that paralysis off. You know, plus 2 defense. Oh, you didn't get paralyzed. Uh-oh, that could be a problem. I'm gonna have to go close combat then, I guess. Yeah, you're plus 6 speed now. So you always outspeed me. Decent damage, but you're probably gonna get KO'd ultimately. See, what I need right now, honestly speaking, is, yeah, I need a special attacker because this thing's physical defensive rules, but not a special. Meowscarada could give me that. No, you're a physical attacker. My only special attacker was Armor Rouge, I think. I still think we're okay here though, honestly. Let's go into Clodsire. And we're gonna go with Earthquake. High horsepower. Oh, we're poison type. Yeah, okay, this could be an issue. He's got the stats up, so you could potentially sweep us here. And let's go with Order Up. Don't know why you don't want to use Shift Gear. I just got a free turn. You're already at plus 6 speed. Your speed can't increase. Yeah. How does Order Up go though? Your attack does go up though. not that great. It's because your defense, that's the reason, yeah. Okay, at this stage then, I am going to use a revive on Armorage. I don't normally use revives, but I think we might need to here. If you don't take this thing out quick, this thing can become a massive problem, by the way. I think that's that +4 attack now, by the way. I'm going to use Rain Dance if it lets me get off. Surprised it didn't do that much, but it does paralyze me. That could be an issue. That's really unfortunate. Are they going to let me get up? He's almost maxing out his attack, you know that. I can see people struggling in this big time. Alright, so Rain Dance is up. So I'm now going to use Aqua Tail. That is great damage, considering how high his defense is as well. I don't think you take me out with that unless you crit. All you need to do is hit the Dondozo. Beautiful. That was actually kind of a very... People are going to struggle with that if they come in here too early. You've defeated area of Team Star. Let's freaking go. Boy, that's how we do. That was a really good challenge actually. I gotta give them that. That's why you want to do that last. That is a hard fight. Fair play, fair play. I'm so sorry, everyone. You know, if it wasn't for Dondozo's crazy high defense, I honestly think I get swept if I don't use revives. About a year and a half ago. Final one in the backstories. I'm so sorry, I think I went a little too far. Now don't worry about it. We're the ones who actually put us through some tough battle prep so we can train up. Yeah, but truly you need not apologise, my lady. Thanks to thy sage instruction, I am making swift strides towards mastering the art of battle. And I could never evolve my mon without you, Eri. Even the big boss said it's thanks to you that we have a fighting chance against our bullies. See, nothing but gratitude. To us, you're the brightest star in the whole team. Come on, quit being silly. And just one thing, we've been training for 4 whole hours now, I'm totally pooped. I'm sorry, you all really should take a break. I'll go for a run while you rest up. My lady, we 4 have each trained in our turn, but you, our steadfast mentor, have rested not once. I cannot help but worry for thy health. Thank you for your concern, Atticus. But lately I feel like I can take anything even if I'm really tired or feel like crying. Remember that time we all got together and on the gym badge designs to create our very own star badges? Well, I don't know what it is, but just looking at my star badge makes me feel so strong. Like I want to give it my all. Respectable. I gave my all, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. You showed amazing strength. Even if the code didn't require me to give it to you, I'd want you to have this. Okay, cool. And let's see you try out my trademark move too. Here's this one for you. Close combat. Yeah, I already have that though. Very cool though. I know you're part of Operation Starfall. I can tell from about that you're not a bad person. The way your Pokemon look at you with such trust gives it away. Do me a favour and look away for a moment. This is a bit much for me to take. I just really. Yeah. Looks like it's all over. Or really. This is the Team Star member you bowed at the gates earlier. I asked her to come along for a talk. So what did you want to ask me? You seem to be on much friendlier terms with Eri compared to the other grunts. Why is that? Oh, you spotted that. Well, alright, I don't mind telling you. Truth is, I used to hate Riri. She's an amazing trainer and athlete, and she's really pretty too. It took her no time at all to become popular at the academy. I was queen of the class before she came along, but then everyone liked her more than me. Let me guess, you started picking on her. Pretty much, I got our classmates to join in too. We were all so stupid. But in the end, kids are always fickle, and once one fool wears off, they look for something new. Before long, the class chose me as her next target and started bullying me instead. I guess I deserved it, but then Riri, she chose to help me even though I'd been so horrible to her. She told me that she understood how hard it is to have no one on your side, and she invited me into Team Star. Even after you built her like that, what a kind girl. Indeed. She really is. Enjoying the team has worked out great for us. It's been so much fun. Fun, there are rumours that Team Star likewise engaged in bullying. After hearing my story, do you really think that's true? I know, I'm merely. Even the rest of Team Star who made me who I am today. Please don't take away our greatest treasure. Huh. Okay then. So with all that now, that's time for the big boss, I believe, right? Now they've taken all 5 out. I know who it is. It's got to be Cassiopeia from the hands we got after the 4th one, but let's just see this. Is it going to confirm it here for us? Cube, it's me. Did you do it? Did you claim every star badge? That is right. Without his boss, the Cap Squad should be a hair's breadth from disbanding. So Area was the last. All 5 scoreboards have now been toppled from their pedestals. I imagine they'll leave Team Star before long now that they've lost their special positions. After that, they should soon be back attending classes at the academy. Nice work out there, Cube. Is that clever here? Cassiopeia, well done to you too. Right now, by your reward cube, I'll transfer some link points over to your phone. That's promised. 20k, wow, that's quite a big one, actually. More kind of TMs. Well, that reminds me, I'm doing this whole supply unit rep thing this time, right? Indeed, you can go ahead and give Cube his bonus reward now. Okay, epic. At long last, Operation Starfall has entered its final stage. Only one thing left on the agenda. You must defeat the big boss and have Team Star disband for good. Where's the big boss? Well, we know it's Shu, so let's get on with it. Don't worry, I don't need to search him out. The true identity of the big boss is none other than me. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to keep it for you so long, but the right moment never came. I'm the one who formed Team Star. Back then, the members of the team were my closest friends, and I treasure them more than anything. If they go on like this, Team Star won't do any good for anyone. They've got to give it up, so I'm using the code we made together to force them to disband. Cube, I'll be waiting for you in the schoolyard after dark. You should come as well, Clive. Understood. Then I'll see you both there. Cassiopeia was the big boss of Team Star this whole time. I scarcely thought it possible. But with this revelation, I just might have an inkling as to their true identity. It seems we'll find our answers after dark in the Academy schoolyard. Let's prepare as best we can before heading over. Alright, and with that, guys, well, technically it's done, but technically it isn't. Oh, do we have our ring or not? No, let me go catch that real quick. So as I was saying, now that we've done all of that, all 18 special objectives to do with the treasure hunt is now complete. We just got to do the final objective for each path, which is the Pokemon League, the thing to do with the lab with Arvin, and now the true boss, Cassiopeia, for the Team Star storyline. So, yeah. I don't really have a lot of time left tonight at all, so unfortunately I'm away. I'm probably going to have to wait until, if I wake up early enough, I might be able to do at least 2 of the 3 before I go to work tomorrow, but I'm probably going to have to wait until I get home from work tomorrow to do all 3 of them. It's the weekend, I don't work Saturday, Sunday, so I'll be able to finish this game off pretty much tomorrow night, no problem whatsoever, even if there is something after the 3 storylines, which I do believe there's going to be, because we need some way of getting into the Great Creator, don't we, so... 1, 2, 3, thank you. Alright, so the final 3 objectives, guys, is the Lab and Pokepath, the Mesagoza challenge from Cassiopeia, and finally, the Pokemon League itself. So we will be doing all 3 in tomorrow's recording session after work, which I'm really excited for because I think the game's really going to open up, and we're surely going to get access to this place. This place looks huge from the size of it, and if that goes underground, the creator room, we're going to go underground, that thing's going to be larger than that looks, and that already looks massive. So, you get what I'm saying?